of people. Please put your hands together, raise the roof for the parents and teachers of Forest Green Crack. And we must forget the children. Continue the grass schools of Forest Green Crack. I give you Wolf Cooper, Elodie Shannon, and Tina Isaac. Take your bow dues. Now my band on the bass are playing Katie. It's Daisy Hannah. On the keys are playing Lawrence, Angus McDougall. On the drums are playing Freddie, Isaac Flowers. On the lead guitar playing Zach Mooneyham. It's Harry Churchill. Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation playing live for you all year long. It's my band! And on the last track next to me, we play with the incredible Matthew Rowan. And playing his fabulous girlfriend Patty, equally fabulous Nadia Violet Johnson. And my other half, begins to my hand, the best pastor in the business, Alex Tompkins! And last, but most definitely not least, the run! It's Rebecca! They thought they'd ask me to say a few words, because I haven't said many during the evening. Thank you so much. That was an amazing end. For those of you that don't know, they're just here to see a normal show. I promise we don't normally cry that much. I told all the kids off before and was like, do not cry, and then cried. I promise I'm going to be as brief as possible, but this is the end of the tour. There's just a few people that we just need to say a few thanks to. I promise I'll be quick. Firstly, just thank you so much to... That's a good start, isn't it? Firstly, thanks a good... I've got a list. To Crossroads and our producers, that's David Ian and Lisa Fleming and everyone. It's been amazing. And to the Lord for writing the musical. It's been an unbelievable experience. To Steve Diamond, who is our company manager. Honestly, I genuinely don't know how he's done it this year with only like 2 days off. It's amazing. He should be so proud. To our creatives, Chris, and Maria, and Matt Smith, and Adam, and Sam, predominantly for their work with the kids, and Mark Hilton, who's one of our directors, who's been... who's been there all the time, giving us notes, and just been an all-round legend and installing the show for us. And then there's some people that you don't really ever get to see, and I think it's just worth getting them out here and them having a bow and all that. So, first of all, we've got Tom French, who on the stage management. Thank you to these guys for keeping us safe, and for just being absolute legends. To Alex, the people who do the lighting and the sound, for making the show look beautiful and sound beautiful, and again for being legends, even Harry sometimes. To Wigs and Wardrobe for making us look beautiful. A big personal shout out to Vix and Ellie, who are the principal dressers and have to deal with all of my sweat and all of Alex's moaning. The thing I think is just worth mentioning about these is that we all get to go to the pub now. These guys have to take all this down and load it all up. They're going to be up to like 5 a.m. and they do that every week, and then they get to the next venue and put it all back in just for us to say, it's not quite the same as last time, it doesn't sound as good as last time, but that's just such an effort. Like, it's just mind-blowing that they do that. I think it's just incredible. Michael Riley and the amazing band. This is the best band in the business. Like, it's unbelievable. I can't believe, honestly, that's the only thing that the pandemic has done that's good, is that these guys needed work, because they are the best in the biz, and it's just, that band night was an absolute highlight. Emily and the Chaperones. We get to say bye to these really annoying kids at the end of the night, and their parents do as well. All their parents, you'll see them, are all in the pub all the time. It's the Chaperones that have to look after them. I genuinely don't know how they do it. It is... it's just next level. They are machines, but machines with just the most amount of heart and care. I genuinely don't know how they've done it. It's incredible. To the parents and carers, thank you so much for all of your support on social media, at the shows, up and down the country, your financial effort. That must have been just ridiculous what it's taken, and the toll it must have taken on all your families and everything. And just thank you so much for having these unbelievable kids. Can we let the rest of the kids out? So, this isn't all about kids. We've actually had about 40 odd kids at a time, and these kind of travel around with us all the time. They are actually children as well, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I normally say lots about them, and I'm going to try not to, because I know that lots of people are going to want to get home, but just all of you guys are just unbelievable. Honestly, it's just a different league, what you're doing, what you're achieving. I said to the group last time, like, if we could go back, some of these guys have been with us for a year, some of them with us for 6 months, and if you could go back and look at what they were like in rehearsal, and they were really shy, and they were really kind of timid, and they were really just like full of kind of, not fear, but just, they were just kids, you know? Like, some of them were like 9 years old when they started. When I was 9, I could barely form a sentence, or dress myself, or anything. And then to see them now, and what they've just done tonight, and what they do week in, week out, in all these different venues, in front of thousands and thousands of people, and I just think it's worth saying, if you can do this, you can do anything. Thank you so much to you guys, especially from me and Alex and the Deweys, Tom and Rich. Just honestly, it means the world to us. Your energy, your positivity, your just the fear. You have no fear of failure. It's such an inspiration. You inspire. I know that some of you saw the show and were inspired to be in it, and you're just inspiring people all the time, and you should be so proud of that. It's just brilliant. What an achievement. I'm just going to quickly mention Evie, because Evie is normally our summer, and Evie, because the world is not a very nice place, Evie just happened to get a cold this weekend, which is just so unfortunate. Just as we get to the end, she's been next level, and she's took it so well today, and I'm so proud of her. You should be so proud of her. And to Elodie, who filled in. Elodie only went on for summer last night. Mental. Right, I promise I'm nearing the end, because I need to find myself. To the cast, to the adult cast, you never get the love, and you never get the support, you never get the congratulations that you deserve. This has been such a difficult year for so many reasons, because, well, there was, COVID, and there's just been everything, and I knew from day one of rehearsal that, well, not day one because I was isolated, so day 10 of rehearsal, that you guys were just, it was going to be a beautiful year. You've taken it all on so well, and you've just been so positive and just such good fun. And I know that this show, the only downside of this show is that you don't get to show off your skills all the time, And when you have got the chance, when like swings have come on and saved the show, or when covers have gone on for their parts, it's just been unbelievable. And that band night when we got to see you all sing, and I just can't wait to see what you can do. And just thank you for being. It could have been a really difficult year. You guys could have made it a difficult year, and you made it the opposite. It's been fantastic. So congratulations, and congratulations. And then that kind of brings us to Michaela. Now, Michaela is out there and probably very drunk. Michaela is School of Rock. School of Rock is Michaela. She is the person she's our dance captain, she's the person that installs everything that goes wrong, Michaela fixes. Everything that goes right, Michaela has done. She's the person that just makes it all happen and she has got so much love for this show, for everyone involved and for the show itself. It's just unbelievable. And she's got so much going against her, because she's come over here, she's Australian. But no, she's come over here, she's like, you hadn't got family here or anything, and just been left to just deal with it, and it's been unbelievable, and you are the best thing that's happened to this show, ever. And then just very quickly to Matt and Nadia for being brilliant on stage, just absolutely amazing, but also just for being such good company members. They keep us all entertained. Alex Tompkins is the other Dewey. He's the Dewey twin. Alex has been involved in this for like 5 or 6 years. We've shared a dressing room for 5 years. I haven't really realised how much I'm going to miss him. He's just such a talent, such a fantastic person, and such a brilliant kisser. You should be so proud, man. You deserve a rest. And Rebecca Locke. When I heard Rebecca Locke was going to be joining the cast, I was like, Rebecca Locke? Rebecca Locke's CV is longer than this speech. She is just the best in the biz. Like, we are so on the tower. And I look forward to only ever working with you ever again. And that brings me to me. I love School of Rock. School of Rock, I've been in it for 5 years, like I say. I've met some amazing people, had some amazing times, seen some amazing cities, some not so amazing cities, but some amazing cities. I've made my professional debut, my West End debut. I worked with my brother in the West End. I met Laura. Oh, she's going to take the mick out of me if that's so well. I met my other half on it. It's been amazing. I have given everything to School of Rock. School of Rock has given everything to me in return. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, we are the School